Hey there everybody, this is going to be another channel update. It seems like I do these about once a year. I think this is almost going to be exactly a year from my previous channel update. So maybe like on a yearly cycle, something in my brain just activates to want to make an announcement. I don't fucking know. But something that is different from last time I did this is that I am in front of you. This is, I guess, my official face reveal, which I don't really put a whole lot of weight behind. I don't really care anymore. There's a lot of reasons that we're going to go over for why I am appearing in front of you, but all that you need to know is that I'm going to be appearing in my own videos from now on, and there's going to be a lot more videos, and the style's going to be shifting ever so slightly. So this is just going to be me yapping for a bit about my channel, some issues I'm going to be having. I don't know what I'm going to be titling this video, but this is just going to be me yapping. No real good content in here at all, to be completely honest. This is just for fans of my content who want to know what's going on and are as excited to see me in the flesh as I am anxious about it. So, yeah. So let's just dive right into it. Why am I here? Why am I here? It's the question I've been asking for about 25 years now. The answer is, I recently have been fighting a bit of depression for a bit, for probably like a month now. Basically, ever since I released my latest video. But it's not like that video's performance fucked me up or anything. I'm completely good now. I've recovered for like 90% of it. After that video released, I basically started work on the next project, which is on Silent Hill 2. And for those of you who are very unaware, that game is depressing as shit. That game is super depressing. And when you immerse yourself in this sort of depressing content for weeks and weeks at a time, I find that it just starts to take a bit of a toll on you a little bit. And then I started taking a small break from it, and then consequentially, I found out that if I just stopped working, I just kind of like shut down completely. I had no idea this would happen. Having multiple projects that I couldn't work on for an extended period of time had me feeling super anxious, and then not being productive made me start to get a little depressed, and then being depressed made me less and less productive, and it was just this horrible feedback cycle. And so to combat this, I have started like multiple projects at the same time. I have a lot of big stuff coming up, a lot of really weird and different videos, but the crux of it is that I can no longer really hide in the shadows if I want to make the type of content that I really want to make. And this is kind of a big step for me because for about a year now, I've been contemplating getting in front of the camera, you know? But then you have worries, you know? I'm too ugly, I have a shitty camera, I don't have a good enough microphone, I'm not confident enough. And I've just realized that all of those things might be true, but I heavily subscribe to this concept of faking it till you make it. And I think the best way that I can improve my content is to just try, to just keep doing it and just keep doing it until it finally becomes the type of content that I want it to be. And I want to stop hiding in the shadows and get in front of the camera, because to be honest, there's a lot of bits that just don't work without a person in front of it. And I want to be more personal with my videos. I feel like in a channel that is completely my brainchild, there is a shockingly low amount of me in it in terms of who I am as a person. And I think that's something that would really benefit from changing. I think that's something that would just be a net positive for the channel, and I think you at home having someone to connect with more than just a frog avatar, you know, I think that just makes a lot of sense. Not only that, but I think it's also just a good business move to have a face in the camera. There are not many huge faceless channels on YouTube. And that's not to say that, you know, making money is my first priority on YouTube, but making money is my first priority on YouTube. I want to make this a career, and I think the best way to do that is to change it up and be myself and stop giving into these fears of what could happen if I did it and just find out for myself. And I hope the response to this is positive. Obviously, I don't really care what people think of the face reveal and the channel update. This is mainly for people who care about my content already, who I don't think will mind. It's just going to be how the upcoming videos do that's going to be the real test. So let's talk about the future of the channel and the content shift that you're going to see in probably a couple weeks to a month. I'm going to try to upload a little more frequently than like every 6 weeks. I'm going to continue making high production videos that do take that long, you know, maybe even pushing them back even further. But I want to put some content between those videos that is significantly lighter on me and is easier to make and is still fun, because I think that's important to, you know, maintain a decent upload schedule, but not to kill myself when I'm trying to do it. So I'm working on videos that are just going to be like this, with you and me in front of the camera, with a prompt or something, just going to be more comedically oriented. Like right now, I'll probably just record it right when I'm done with this. It's going to be a video coming up on this channel called Hot Takes, where I wrote down like 10 to 15 of my most egregious opinions that I happen to have. And I'll just read them off and try and defend myself. And I think it'll be a really, really funny video. Next up is streaming. Streaming is something that I've always wanted to do. I've appeared on a stream before, a couple streams. But I think I want to start actually streaming myself and building a more tightly knit community. And also just doing some fun stuff on stream. There's so many interesting things you can do, so many concepts that I could do with it that I already have in mind that I've been writing down for a couple of months now. And I think the real only way to make streaming work is to have a face cam and to be in the streams, and so I've been trying to upgrade the setup at least a little bit. It's not top of the line or anything, but I think it is passable. And so at some point, I'm sure, you know, I'll do full playthroughs of a couple of games on here, do some stream highlights, just basically go down the typical YouTuber live channel route, and have some fun with that. Quick side note. Boom. Turtle pipe. You seeing this shit? Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's terrible. So yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to get across in this channel update. This channel has changed dramatically in the past 8 months. It's been so much more than I could have possibly anticipated. We're getting very close to 1 million total channel views, and that's a benchmark that I never really thought I would hit, at least this soon. I feel like I've been very blessed and put in a very fortunate position that I just need to capitalize off of. And I'm hoping to just make the best content that I can. And so right now I have a total of 4 videos in the works right now, all of them very different. Right now, coming up in October, I have the Silent Hill video essay, which is going to be it's going to be a lot, but it's going to be a tie-in with the remake most likely, and I'm going to really working on trying to get an interview with a couple special people for that video, which will be fantastic. Then coming up towards Christmas, we're going to have a sequel to my video on bad Wii games, which is going to be on the worst PS2 games ever made, critically speaking. And that's going to be such a fucking great video. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be basically that same vibe. I'm thinking about just doing like a whole series on that, to be completely honest. Of just marathoning every console and trying to find like the worst video game ever made. I think that would be a super fucking great time. Then I'm working on a crazy video idea, which was supposed to be between now and October, but as I've been evolving the idea of it, it's not looking like it's going to be a quick thing. It's going to take a while. But I am doing a video. The title I'm kind of cooking up with it is, Can ChatGPT beat LA Noire? Which sounds like a simple concept, I know. But I'm working on building an AI software that can analyze the entire game of LA Noire and see if it can correctly pin the murder on the right person and see if it can interpret it. It's gonna be great. I'm so excited for that one. I think that is gonna be the most ambitious project yet. It started off as just something stupid, like I'm just gonna feed this into ChatGPT, see what it thinks about it. And then I started getting into Python, and then I realized that I was gonna need to do a lot more than Python and start getting into like deep speech AI with a lot of plugins and just some crazy stuff, and just make this amalgamation of a software. That video is going to blow some people's fucking minds. I cannot wait for you guys to see that one. I'm so excited for it. So in the next 4 months to the end of the year, you guys have a lot to look forward to. And I don't know when I'm going to start streaming, or how I'm going to start streaming, or what I'm going to be doing, or what platform I'll be on. I don't know. But it's something I want to do. I want to connect with you guys more, because you guys have put me in the best position I think I've ever been in my entire life, with the ability to do these crazy things. And to that extent, I am very grateful. I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously, this is a short one and a quick one. I'm going to try and get that other video up as soon as I can, as a bit of a tide over to my next video. But I hope you're excited for it. I hope you're as excited for it as I am. And I hope you're going to stay with me along this journey of relearning how to be a YouTuber, basically, with now my face in it. Thank you so much for watching. As per usual, any and all support would be amazing, but no one can force you, and I will see you all in the next one.